In this video, I'm going to give you two options on putting together a Thanksgiving table for two, and they're coming right up. When I really want to make things nice, I like to start with a tablecloth as the foundation. And then I'll come up with my idea for a centerpiece. This is a centerpiece that I made last year. I just pulled together some fall flowers and I liked it so well I just kept it together, and I thought it would be perfect for my Thanksgiving table. And I also like to use a placemat, and placemats help to ground the table as well. I found these placemats on clearance a couple of years ago, and they're such a light color that I hesitate to use them when I've got company over, but they'll be perfect for the hubby and I. I also wanted to bring in this gold fall color in these dinner plates. And then I want to use this plate, this peacock plate, as my accent plate. The gold in the peacock perfectly picks up the gold in this dinner plate, and it just complements the colors that I want to work with for this particular table setting. So now that I've got the foundation laid for the table, then I'll just flesh out the centerpiece. I always like using these little salt and pepper shakers at Thanksgiving time. So I'll put those right there. And then I grab this wine bottle off the shelf. I think it'll be perfect because the color of the cap here kind of complements the colors of the leaf, but then it also picks up the greens and the blues in my peacock plate. There, so I've got a nice little arrangement right here in the center of the table. I put the taller things toward the back of the table just so that my hubby and I can still see one another across the table and be able to hold our conversation. Now I could get my flatware and stemware on. When you place the dinner knife, make sure that the blade is facing inside toward the plate. The spoon goes right beside the dinner knife, and then you've got your forks on the left-hand side, your salad fork and your dinner fork, because you're going to use your utensils from the inside out. Now we'll get our stemware on the table, and this is just an all-purpose wine goblet, and of course we're having wine. Now this water glass used to belong to my grandmother when I was a little girl, and we would have Christmas and Thanksgiving celebrations at her home. They would always use these water glasses. Now the adults got to use these, the kids didn't, but I remember seeing them on the table and they got passed down to me. So at holiday time I like to get them out as well. Don't let the kids use them, but I do let the adults use them. And I've got these napkins that I made years ago, and I thought they would be perfect along with these wood carved napkin rings. So the napkins picks up the colors in the peacock plate as well as the golds and browns of the centerpiece. So now this tablescape will be perfect for the hubby and I. It's nice, it's elegant, but it's not too fussy. I like fussy, but he doesn't. So I think I've got a nice mix right here. And this little dish of pretzel chips is perfect on the table. It provides just a little bit of something to snack on while you're waiting for the food to be brought to the table. Now here's another option. It's much more rustic, but equally as nice. I used the same centerpiece, but I did add the little pine cone element just to make it a little bit more rustic. And then the buffalo check placemat with the black and white napkins, and then the addition of the rustic looking but decorative mason jar for water, and then of course the all-purpose wine glass. So this is just another option. And again, I just pulled together things that I already had here in the house. And if you're looking for food ideas to actually serve on this Thanksgiving table, you might want to check out my Thanksgiving 101 playlist, because in that playlist I show you how to roast a turkey, how to make my family favorite mac and cheese, how to make candied yams on the stove top and in the oven, how to make cornbread stuffing, and so many more other dishes you will want on your holiday table. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying, you're not done yet. Click on the link in the comment section below and check out my family favorite mac and cheese. Now this is a bonus option for my new brides. You probably got some really nice wedding gifts and you're trying to figure out, when am I going to use these things? Well, this is the perfect time to do that. You get those things out, you set a beautiful table, you have a nice meal, and you enjoy it together, just the two of you. So think about creating that new Thanksgiving tradition for two.